everybody, how are you? I decided to record because it kept cutting off in the middle of the live screen. But my title I wanted to talk about was, what house do you live in? What house do you live in? I wanted to talk about what house do you live in because I was talking to my daughter today and I was talking to her about how we live in certain houses. And when I use that as a metaphor to us being used to being in our body. So let me introduce myself before I get into this. My name is Vivian Padilla. I am an electric magnetic healer. I do card reading. I'm a psychic card reader. I'm an electric magnetic healer. I do healing through channeling with my archangels, Archangel Metatron, Raphael, Raziel, Gabriel. I do channel healing. I do channel card reading. It's very powerful. I would love for you to experience it. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, I want to talk to you about how we live in a house and we want to be comfortable in a house. We don't want to change. What house do you live in? What house do you live in? Do you live in a house of depression, anxiety, being overwhelmed, rushing, speeding, overspending? There's different houses that we live in, and when we go through that transition to try to change, everybody don't want to change because they're comfortable with being in that situation. This is like you've been in a house for 20 years and then you have to move. You really don't want to move. So that's just the same as a change. When it's time for you to make that change in your life, you don't want to change. It's hard to make that change. I'm not saying you don't want to make that change when I speak like that, but I'm saying it's hard. It's really hard. Like just to give you an example, if you are an emotional eater, you eat through your emotions, and then you decide that you're going to go on a diet and exercise and lose weight. Well, what happens is, and I'm telling you this through experience, what happens is when you're trying to change your ways, what happened is it's hard. It's really, really hard to change those ways. It's hard to change those ways. It's hard to stop doing emotional eating. And I'm really grateful because I'm making a stand with my emotional eating. I'm not where I used to be, but I am on my way. I mean, I would like to share some pictures one day with everybody so everybody can see where I come from. I'm talking about being really, really overweight till where I'm at. I have to lose 50 more pounds and I will be at my dream weight, which I'm not here to talk about weight, but I'm really excited about that because I've been focusing on taking care of myself. So I'm asking you, what house do you live in? Because we live in this certain house that is really comfortable, and we don't want to get outside our comfort zone. How many of you is hard to get outside your comfort zone? Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's not easy for me. But doing this video, I am stepping outside my comfort zone. I am stepping outside my comfort zone doing this video, and I'm going to do it anyway because I just believe where there's blessings outside of your comfort zone. I wouldn't have lost 50 pounds if I would have stayed in my comfort zone. A lot of other things wouldn't have happened in my life if I would have stayed outside my comfort zone. The growth that I have taken. If you would have known me 3-4 years ago, you would not recognize me as a person because I was a whole different person. And I have actually had people to tell me that they wanted to change their life because of seeing me change my life. So I'm really grateful for that. So I just want to tell you, what house do you live in? What is uncomfortable for you? Step outside your comfort zone. And a lot of times, we don't want to make that change, but it'll help you in such a great way. It'll help you in the long run. It'll help you to step into the power that is already in you. It'll help you step off into that power. If you desire to step off into your power, well, you cannot live in that comfort house. You have to step outside that comfort house. So this is a question. What house do you live in? Concentrate on that. and try to think about it and figure it out. What house do I live in? You know, is it depression? Is it anxiety? You know, what is it? What is it that you're dealing with? Well, I'm going to share something with you. You know, when you're dealing with anything that is not in alignment with your true purpose and your true self, what you can do is see your life the way you want it. Don't dwell on the things that is going on around you. And it's easier said than done, but it can be done. It can be done. I promise you. I'm a living witness that you can picture your life the way you want it, and it can change. Your life can change. I promise you, if you picture your life the way you want it. It's not easy, but you picture your life the way you want it. When you want to talk about everything that's going wrong, talk about everything that's going right. Start talking about the things that is going right in your life. And I promise you, you can change your life. Great things will happen in your life if you just believe and you see your life the way you want it. You can change. You can make a great change if you see your life the way you want it. What house do you live in? Evaluate that. You know, and we could sit up and we could talk about everything that's going on around you, but we created that because we create our own reality with our thoughts. Thoughts are power. Thoughts is power. And we can create our own reality with our thoughts. What house do you live in? When you live in a certain house, you could make that change through affirmations, through self-improvement. Please do self-improvement. Self-improvement is so important. And I'm talking about look up all areas of self-improvement. Don't just look into one area. If you're having a problem with finances, you study finances. If you're having a problem with depression, you study depression. If you're having a problem with anxiety, study anxiety. If you're having a problem with your weight, study weight. If you're having a problem with your children, study children. Every situation that you're struggling with, that's what you study. Don't wait until until it's over, because it's not going to be over like that. Don't try to sit up and wait, and I'm going to wait until this and I'm going to wait until that. No, go after it. Bring the light to you. Bring the light to you. We have to sometimes bring the light to, not sometimes, all the time. Bring the light to us. Study what we want to fix. What house do you live in? We have to evaluate that and see what is our struggle. You know, because we have to evaluate that, and then when we see the struggle that we're in, and then we study that. Self-improvement is very important. I cannot pressure that enough. Self-improvement, I won't even say pressure, offer that enough. Self-improvement is very important. Self-improvement will change your life. Find someone that you like and listen to them and follow them. And if you cannot find someone, follow me. And there's a lot of people out there that you can follow. There's a lot of great motivational speakers, teachers, you know, and they say motivation just lasts for that moment. Well, I believe that's why you're supposed to continue on motivating yourself every day. Find yourself somebody that is powerful, that you can listen to, and that you can learn from and heal from. And speaking of healing, find a healer. If you don't want to get healing from me, find a healer. Someone that can help you heal. Because having a very good healer in your life will change your life. Find yourself a great healer. Find yourself someone that can help change your life. And I promise you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it when you start doing self-improvement. But the house that you live in, if the house is a comfortable house that is messing you up, step outside the house. Blessings happen outside your comfort zone. Blessings happen to you outside of your comfort zone. So remember that. Examine the house that you live in. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I don't really know a lot about this. This is my first video. I was trying to go live. It kept cutting off. But I'm going to learn more about it. Take me as I am. You know, I have kids. If they ever come say something to me while I'm on my video, I'm just saying take me as I am, because this is new for me and I'm being real, raw, and honest. I love everybody. I love you guys. I'm asking that you share my video. I am a psychic reader. I do powerful readings. I do powerful healings. I will help you change your life. Come follow me. Follow me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Vivian Padilla. Subscribe below and like my video. And also, I will ask that you share my video. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn this off. I don't know if I'm going to have to go up to the thing and turn it off. And as time go on, I learn how to work everything more better.